And whether you're an avid gardener or you just appreciate floral beauty, we take you to Hampton Court for its annual flower show. Now, the Royal Horticultural Society Hampton Court Palace Garden Festival started today. It's on until the weekend, and whether you're a gardener or you just like looking at the beauty of flowers, this one's definitely for you. Well, someone who does appreciate all things floral is Wendy Hurrell, and she couldn't believe her luck when we asked her to go down.
Brollies and tree canopies offering shelter today at the RHS Hampton Court Palace Garden Festival.
Well, this will keep the flowers fresh if you're coming later this week, but there are some gardens that have plants here that don't even need this kind of weather.
The Resilient Garden by Mortlake-based Tom Massey cleverly conserves water and can withstand drought.
It is about wildlife, it is about this consciousness that we're in a climate crisis.
Yeah, I think alongside the climate crisis, there's also the biodiversity crisis. So we're losing insects at a real rapid rate. So in the space here, you've got panels that are designed to support insects. You've got quite dense planting that also is really good for wildlife to provide shelter, to provide food. So things like the blueberries or the fruiting trees, you know, you give some of that to wildlife and eat some yourself.
Also bringing to attention the need to care for the environment is the Renters Retreat Garden. Zoe, who works from Kingston, has won gold and best in category.
When you've got 1 and 2 people rent their homes in Greater London, we need to get renters and landlords and tenants on board, because we're not going to make that dent unless we really start it. Imagine if every balcony and rooftop in London had a planter. What would it do for the environment?
And this is the budget-friendly garden, fully accessible because it's designed by BBC Morning Live's Mark Lane, and it's filled with inexpensive little plants like the daisy things you can see here, and ingenious ideas for potting up plants in teacups.
Innovative ideas that will hopefully enable more of us to grow things that can adapt and maybe even combat the climate extremes we are starting to see with increasing regularity. Wendy Hurrell, BBC London.